Welcome back to the number one podcast in Ireland where we go into reality and talk about whatever we want. I'm Usman. We're rolling solo for this episode for the meantime, and this is the Into Reality podcast. Now, before we go in, I would like to say this episode is proudly sponsored by Mr. Dubai and Co. Not really, but because he's been a very good guest for us throughout our lineage as the Into Reality podcast has been running, we'd like to just say this, just say that. As always, saying thank you to him for appearing on the podcast every time. So yeah, this episode is probably sponsored by Mr. Bay and Co. But this episode of the podcast is presented by Positive Vibes Clothing, where you can get yourself some tees, long sleeve tees, or hoodies, either black, white, navy, or gray. There's no room for negativity, and we're all about positivity and positive vibes. Head over to www.tvclothing.shop to get your garment. Link will be in the description below. If you spend over 60 euros in Ireland, you will get free shipping. And if you spend over 80 euros on an international order, you will get free shipping. So that's tvclothing.shop. Link to that is in the description below. Right, getting into this episode, I just gotta say, I am stressed out. I am tired. And yeah, I haven't been on the podcast last 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I haven't been on the podcast 2 weeks ago. Now, for anyone wondering why I was on the podcast last week, like, I just had things to do. And yeah, I couldn't make it. I thought I was not going to be there for the first few minutes and then just come back in, but I wasn't able to come. So I, I just didn't appear for that episode. And Abdullahi and Mr. Dubai did their job. So fair play to them and thank them both for doing the job. And just stressed out because I have a lot on my plate to deal with. Like the college work is getting harder, and most of it is group assignments, which I just hate. Like I hate group assignments because sometimes I just don't want to work in the group. I just want to do my own work and do it by myself. But looking at what they want and see how much they're asking for, obviously it's too much for me to do on my own, and the amount of time for me to just do it, like I can't do it. But right now, I'm just still working on a research project. Like submission day for that is Monday. Like I'm more than halfway done on that one. So once I do that one, I can get sorted on that one. Two of them are group assignments, like I said before, asking for too much. One is a case study. I can get into that later on. But you might be thinking, oh, okay, you can still find yourself in a group and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, true. However, the problem I have with this is I work. I go to work on Friday and weekend. 6 hours on a Friday, 7 hours each on Saturday and Sunday. Do you know how much time I'm losing out because of work? You know how much those hours could be important for me to just do all this hard work and get swear I'm pushed out of the way because of work. I have to spread out the work I would do for each assessment into the weekdays, and because of that, I don't get enough sleep. I'm seeing myself do some of this work up until 2 a.m. Go to bed. Some of them I just can't even get it to the point I want to get it to before I decide to call it quits for the next day. And sometimes I feel like I just want to just take a break. I just want to take a break from work and do it. But I don't know if I'm allowed to do such because I'm stressed out. I'm stressed out. Seriously, I'm just stressed out. Now, because of that, I do not have any free time for myself. I don't have any free time for myself. And considering that most of those days, like even when I say Friday, like the one class I have is online, so I get to do it at home or not. But even after that, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, go to work. I am saying, oh, what about the time before 3 o'clock? It's like I go with Jumu'ah prayer. I go for Friday prayer. I have to go to the Friday prayer, do the Friday prayer, come back, and then get ready, go to work. I don't know, and then come back. It's it's hard. It's hard. Now, at the stage I'm at, it could potentially be my final year of college, get my degree, and be good. But I'm getting advices to add one more year into it to make sure it's an honorable degree. And like I just don't know. Cause look, if I was not working, I would not be talking about it. I would not be talking about this. I would have just do what I do and just move on. But work is the main reason why I'm just lacking behind on college work. And not even that, to even consider that. Now they decided to bring back exams on campus. I was just thinking to myself, these lecturers really wanted exams to return on the campus. I bet they did. And obviously, I'm not looking forward to it. I rather they were just all online, or in fact, just scrap the whole the whole concept of exam itself and replace it with assessment. That would have been better for me. Cause oh my goodness, the moment I have free time, it will be get occupied because of something else. And if I had any free time, it's going to be occupied by my college work. Assessment is one thing. Revising lecture notes is another thing. And just making sure you understand the topic is one thing I have to go through. It's too much. And that's my problem. That's what I'm dealing with right now. Like later on, I have to go and iron some stuff. I have to iron my uniform for work and then I have to go to work tomorrow. And besides, by the way, I'm not mentioning where I'm working because I don't want people to try and find out where I work. Just now, I don't want people to know. Now, some people will just say how it on social media to see where they're working. I don't want to mention where I'm working. Just so that I just don't want people to know. That's just the thing with me. Yeah, so I think I just have to look for a group to join and see how much of those group work we could do. Yeah, that's my side of things. But now, let's get into the topics that I want to discuss on this podcast. So, the first one I want to talk about is the United Nations talking about solving world hunger. And they said if they had $6 billion, or let me just say it right, six like two, I think it was 2% or 20%, 6 billion from Elon Musk could solve world hunger. And I just want to find out like how that's gonna work. In fact, even Elon Musk himself wants to find out how that's gonna work. So he said if the United Nations can come out with a whole thread or come out with a whole document explaining how that $6 billion will solve world hunger, he will sell his Tesla stock. However, on the one condition is that the United Nations make the thread a public under Elon Musk's tweet available to the public so that the public themselves can look at it and think about it for themselves how if they think it's going to solve world hunger. So that's the whole thing about it going on.
Hello, hello. What are you saying? What are you saying? Come on.
Hey, what's up?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what's our topic for this week?
Uh, we're just talking about how the United Nations are saying 6 billion of Elon Musk Tesla stocks could solve world hunger.
Yeah, we all know that. We all know that's not true, obviously. But what's called again? Because capitalism thrives on what's called again poverty. So we all know that's never going to happen. But well, at least we can dream. Like Martin Luther King said, "I once had a dream." That's all that happened. This dream. Anyway, speaking of United Nations, Usman, you ever been to Armenia? I guess that's no, right?
Armenia? No, I've never been
Yeah.
there.
Okay. You know any famous person from Armenia?
Henry Vegetarian.
I thought you were gonna be like, I don't know, I'd be like, oh, you got, Henry. If forgot about Mickey Carrion, Mickey, yeah, the guy he swapped for Alexis Sanchez, bro.
Yeah, I remember him.
That was one of the worst years. Anyway, so I went to Armenia actually. I think like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Dang.
So so since we're talking about what's called in poverty, let's talk about how how broke students go, how what's called in how to travel frugally. Like you see all these YouTubers, how I traveled the world, blah blah blah, with just $200, blah blah blah, which I think it's all BS because let's be realistic. But you never know, you never know. So basically, okay, this is how the story goes, right? I come back from what's called again. I come back from college, yeah. And I go back to college. I'm in Georgia, right? And I have a roommate, right? Let's call my roommate, yeah. We call him Roomie, yeah. Basically, my
Yeah.
roommate, yeah. He's from Ireland, yeah, but his parents live his parents moved countries, yeah. And I told him to go back to what's called again, to go see them for holidays, yeah. Because what's called again, because his visa is going to expire, because you only get a 1 year visa if you have an Irish passport. He's like, oh no, I'm not going to get a 1 year, I'm not going to get a 1 year visa. I'm going to what's called again, I'm going to apply for a residence, yeah. He applies for
Yeah.
residence. Long story short, he doesn't get it, right. His visa is going to expire, and he's going to get deported. And the thing is, if he gets deported to Ireland, no one's there. So what's called again? They're going to deport him back to the country back to what's called again his original country. Yeah, yeah, Rumi. Yeah, yeah, White Lawler 273 Rumi. Yeah. So basically, what happens? Yeah, Rumi. Yeah, goes up to me. He's like, "Yo, I'm in a pickle. What's called again? My visa's going to expire." Yeah. And I was like, first of all, I was like, I did the cash what's it called again, DJ Khaled meet. I'm like, well done, you played yourself because I told you to leave and you didn't, and now you're stuck. Yeah. So I did a bit of research. Turns out you can travel from Georgia to Armenia. What's cooking for like what €16 via a car, and so we decided, Saturday we're gonna go to Armenia and come back on the same day. So so that's what happened. So we woke up early, yeah. Like I was thinking it's like 9 a.m. We woke up to go to Armenia, right? And we go to a place called Station Square. Now Station Square is where people said you're supposed to go to what's again to get the what's again the car. And these cars are called mashrukas in Georgia. So we're going to take a mashruka from all the way from Tbilisi all the way to what's called in the border between Armenia and Georgia, so that we can come back on the same day. So we go to Station Square. Turns out the Mashrukas aren't even in Station Square. There's some other place, yeah. So a guy had to call one guy to come pick us up and take us to that Mashrukas, right? And that guy, yeah, he picked us up, yeah. He said he's gonna pick us up with a fancy car, right? It comes up with a BMW. One of those old BMWs, right? That like one of those
Yeah.
old cars where
The
like
whole school
you
one.
have to use the key. You have to use the key to open it, yeah. And then the back
Yeah.
doors you have to what's called an unlock it, yeah. Like you have to physically unlock it by yourself, yeah. He gave us one of those cars, yeah, and that car was old, and that car was smelling, bro. It was, no, no, no. It was you like those toilets. You like back in secondary school toilets, meant the boys' toilets, right? Like those
Yeah.
toilets are disgusting, right? Nah, bro, I'm telling you, that was so bad. So me and Rumi, we're in this car, and it takes us to a place called Abdullahi, yeah. And I think
Yeah.
like from Station Square to Abdullahi is like 20 minutes, and we go to Abdullahi, yeah. And on the way, yeah, the guy was saying, can you please give me like three lari, three. I was like, what's cooking? Sorry, me minda Sami lari, petrol, which means I want 3 lari petrol, something like that, yeah. And we were like, yeah, sure, we give you, yeah. And what's cooking? We go to Abdullahi, right? We go to the place where what's cooking, where we're gonna get a taxi, right? Not taxi actually. It's like you know KST in Nigeria, right? KST, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those KST. It's like how do I say? It's like a bus, yeah, but it's not like a bus. It's like a minivan. It's like and it was a Mercedes minivan. So basically, there's like you know, wait, not Mercedes. You know a Sienna, right? Sienna.
Yeah. I know Sienna.
Yeah, it's like a Sienna, bro. Like we got a Sienna from what's cooking. So we got a Sienna in Abdullahi, yeah, and we paid like 50 lira. Yeah. 50 lira was like what 15 euro. So we got into Sienna and we go to what's cooking. We're going to Yerevan, yeah. We went to what's cooking border Tbilisi. What's cooking Tbilisi Armenia border, right? I woke up early and I didn't get any sleep, so I fell asleep. I fell asleep immediately, yeah. And from what's cooking from Tbilisi to the border is 2 hours, right? So there was me, Rumi, and one other guy who was sitting at the front, the driver, and 3 women, yeah. There's one old woman, one middle age, and 2 middle aged women. So for 2 hours, I was passed out, and we were at the border, and the driver woke us up, yeah. The driver woke me up, and we went to what's called again, the border between Tbilisi and Yerevan. Now, there's something I hate every time I come to Georgia, right? I have an Irish passport, right? Alhamdulillah. But I wasn't born in Ireland, right? I was born in Nigeria, as you know that, right, Usman, there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, yeah, I was born in Nigeria and I have an Irish passport, yeah? And they always bring that up. They're always like, wait, it says your passport says was born in Nigeria. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's how passports works. They tell you where you're born, in it. It's like, how did
Yeah.
you get this passport? I'm like everyone else, you apply for it, and if you're satisfied, if they're satisfied, what's called in, if they're satisfied, they'll give you it. And if they're not, they won't give it to you. Because I lived majority of my life in Ireland, like bro, like I grew up there. Like I went to school there, I finished school there. It wasn't for me, what's called, I probably would have went to uni there. It wasn't for me just dipping the country in it. But yeah, they always bring that up. They always bring that up. Blah 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 blah. And what's called again the car and oh yeah, and then but unfortunately we came up with one problem, right? So me and Rumi, yeah, we're both vaccinated, yeah. But turns out, yeah, only if you're flying from what's called again on an airplane when coming back to Georgia that you only required what's called just a vaccine to come in without quarantine. Yeah? If you're coming via land or sea, you need a vaccine and a PCR test. So the guy says he can let us go to Tbilisi, so into Armenia, but we have to go to Yerevan, which is the capital, right? And get a PCR test in order for them to allow us to come back into Georgia. So I was like, oh, for flip's sake! I thought we would just go in and come back on the same day for like 4 hours. Yeah, turns out we have to go inside. That was called we go to Yerevan. So I was like, you know what? It is what it is, right, Usman? We already came to the border. Might as well go inside. We go to the
Yeah. Of
capital.
course.
So she was like, sure, we get a PCR test today. We went inside, and I was like, ah, oh, my days. We went there. We went to the immigration to go into Armenia, and they stamped out our passport and says, "Welcome to Armenia." And I was like, "Thank you." I wasn't my plan to come into your country, but it is what it is. So we went there in Armenia, and from the border to Armenia, the capital Yerevan, the capital of Armenia is Yerevan, if I'm correct. Don't quote me on that. Probably I made a mistake. Yeah, was 7 hours. So it was 5 hours, right? It was 5 hours. Wait, some guy commented, White Lawler commented, imagine what's called again, sleeping in a random car with strangers. I wasn't White Lawler. I had a roommate. Roomie was there for me, so I wouldn't get anyway. Oh yeah, before I was cooking, before I continue the story, I just realized that there's this one woman, yeah, this old woman, yeah. She didn't have full documentation, fortunately. So they said she had to go back to the country, go back to BC. And I felt sorry for her. She was an old lady and she was just crying. She was crying her heart out, and she was like on her phone with her relatives. Like I don't speak Georgian proper. I fluently, I only know a bit, but like from what I can tell, I know she was distraught. And I actually felt bad for her. But that's the problem, that's just immigration. Yeah,
No, that must be
that was just,
that must be hard to
that
deal
was
with.
just what. Yeah, but like, it is what it is, bro. And some guy commented, why didn't you just do a PCR test in Tbilisi, which is 2 hours instead of 5 hours here? And because we didn't know we had to do a PCR test in order to return. Donut. Anyway, so basically she got kicked out, so she had to go back. So it was just me, Rumi, Westcoin, and the two middle ladies, middle-aged ladies, and the driver, and what's called again, your other man, the guy who speaks English, and who's going to Armenia to see his relatives. So we get all the way to Armenia. I passed out again in the van because I was tired, yeah. But I swear to God, on the way to Armenia, there are sometimes we go across like these random roads, yeah, and these roads were so bad. Like this guy, he took us, like instead of going like a highway or something like that. Sometimes we went through what's called again the different route because I think he had to drop this lady out. He dropped this lady in like some random town. That's why. So the roads were so bumpy, yeah, like I swear, yeah, some roads in Nigeria, some roads in villages in Nigeria, like Musa or something like that, were way better than the like Musa or Bindawa. Like it was way better. I'm not lying, bro. Like I swear. It's way better than the roads in Armenia, and that's Nigeria, bro. And people don't take Nigeria seriously, bro. Sometimes, yeah, but the roads were so bad, and I woke up. But me being a heavy sleeper, I always go back to sleep. So so eventually 5 hours passed. We entered Yerevan, yeah, and I was drinking a lot of Coke, like Coca Cola, before anyone thinks something else. And what's called again, I needed to go to the bathroom, yeah. And I remember like before we went, a friend of ours who lives up of us, he used to study in Yerevan, so I exchanged his money, and their currency is so bad. Like I thought Nigerian's currency was wait, who commented? I have a name,
Would you want to
Sure,
mention his name on stream or just use private?
nah, sure, Rumi. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, me and Rumi, yeah. His name is Mo, but I'm gonna call him Rumi because it just sounds good in the story. But anyway, let's go again. Yeah, how do I say it? Some guy commented again. Uh, the dude told you at the border, so you could have just went to the closest city to the border in Georgia for even better to your home to listen instead of travel in the hotel. And then the guy says, "Okay, Byron man is here." You know what? Let me finish the story, you donut. Anyway, so basically, what was I saying? What was I saying? What was that? What were we on about? Oh yeah, the currency was so bad. Like, I thought Nigerian's currency was bad, right? Because like like there's 1,000 naira, right? 1,000 naira, right? Like that's the highest it goes in Nigeria, right? One, one. Yo, Usman,
Yeah.
hello. Yeah, 1,000 naira. That's the highest it goes in Nigeria, right? 1,000 naira, right?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, there was a 20,000. There was a 20,000. What's called again? I think it's called dirham. So again, Armenian dirham. I forgot the currency name. Yeah, but there's a 20,000 note, bro. A 20,000 note. That's that. What's called? They have. I think that's it. I don't even know if that's the highest, but that's what I saw. 20,000 note. Basically, I got a 10,000 note and 1,000 note from a friend. Yeah, and I went there. Yeah, and I went. I need to go to use the bathroom. Yeah, and you had to pay money to use the bathroom. You had to pay like 100. What's called again? How do I say it? 100. I just want to call it AD because I do not know what's called. I forgot the currency. If you can search it up, go ahead. But I had to pay 180 to use the bathroom. Yeah? And I remember as soon
Okay.
as we got off,
So I just
what's it
checked it
called?
right now, and Armenia's currency is dram.
Dirham, yeah. What does it
Yeah.
Armenian dirham, yeah? So basically dirham, right? Basically what's going in dirham, we had to pay 100 Armenian dirham, yeah. I had to pay just to use the toilet, yeah. And the toilet was you know what the weird thing is, yeah. The toilet was unisex, so it was like it was male and female could enter that toilet. I was like, what? Is this what? That is some weird ass toilet. But anyway, yeah, we went there,
I'll tell you
and
something worse than that.
we'll talk later about that. But what's cooking? Funny things. How do I say it? What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I forgot. But when we left as soon as we what's cooking got off the car, right? First thing is there's this old man, yeah. This old man was like saying, you guys look like tourists." Obviously, you see two what's cooking two foreigners. He's gonna try scat. He's gonna go like, oh shit, this is easy picking. It's like you guys, what's cooking? You need taxi? I give you taxi. I show you everywhere in what's cooking. I show you everywhere. I show you everywhere. I was like, yo, please leave us alone, my guy. Like, please leave us alone. He followed us, yeah. Oh, he kept following us. Like when I went out of the toilet, I came out. I came out. He was still there, and my roommate, Rumi, and I'll emphasis on the Rumi part. And I will still call you Rumi, even if you're listening right now, which I know you are, Rumi. What's it called again? What's it called again? Rumi. What's it called came out as well, and he was still there. I was like, you know what? You know what? You only live life once, right? All right, Usman.
You're totally correct about that.
Okay, yeah. That's okay. So you only live life once. Like if we die, we die. And the funny thing is that I didn't tell my parents we were gonna go to Armenia. I thought we were just gonna go come back and stay in that and just tell them one day. And well, sorry. So my parents didn't know I was in Armenia at that time. Yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
so basically, I was like, you know what, show us everywhere. And he took us to what's called in the center of Yerevan. Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I think it was. I can't remember his name, but if he search up because I'm using my phone for now. But what's called in the center of Yerevan. What's it called again? I think it's like Yerevan something center, Yerevan center or something like that. I can't remember, but I swear to God, yeah, their center was so mashallah, looked so nice, man. I'm telling you, it's like I think it's Yerevan Square, something like that. Like I have pictures of it. Yeah, I send you one picture so you can put it on as a thumbnail. Because obviously, we're not. Obviously, this podcast has been hijacked by me talking about my trip to Armenia. But like, it looked so good. I'm telling you, man. So he took us. First of all, where did he take us? Oh, first of all, he took us to get what's called a SIM card. 'Cause obviously, you need a SIM card because our SIM card, MagT, wasn't working in Tbilisi. Sorry, in Yerevan. So we had to get a Beeline. What's called a SIM card. So what's called a Beeline SIM card was yeah, we got Beeline SIM card. First, we wanted to get some other SIM card, but then we get Beeline because we're like used to Beeline anyway because there's Beeline in Tbilisi and all that stuff. The guy was kept on saying, yeah, we go to different one, small money, small money, small money. I was like, bro, it's not about the money, yeah. Alhamdulillah, we got the money, yeah. We got the bag, we got the bread. We just want the SIM card because we're familiar with Beeline. So we went to Beeline, we got a SIM card. And it cost us what's called like both of us cost us like 10,000 Armenian dirham. Yeah, and after that,
Hmm.
then we were what's going? Then where do you go? Then where did we go again? Then after we got the Armenia Durham, where did we go? I think we went to it's called Pushkin Square according to Rumi, who's here. Just want to highlight his comment. Rumi's comment. It's the last one. Yeah, I think either he's saying it right or he's just taking the piss. I don't know, man, because I can't search up it right now. But yeah, I think it's Pushkin. No, it's not Pushkin Square. Is it? This one, did you search it up?
Right on it.
Yeah, bro. No, Pushkin Square is in Tbilisi. That's Tbilisi, you
Yeah,
donut. Is it Pushkin Square?
yeah. Pushkin Square, short for Pushkinskaya Square.
Yeah.
It's a Tverskoy district of central Moscow.
But I don't even know the center for what's cooking. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it Yerevan Center, bro, because I can't remember, bro. But anyway, yeah, we went to. If anyone who's from Armenia and sees this, I apologize. I have short-term memory, and sorry, apologies in advance. So we went to there, and we need to get, and first thing in mind, we have to get a PCR test, right? So first we went to this PCR test inside what's called in the center, inside the center, right? And this PCR test was like really expensive. But what's good? It was like 9 hours. Like we get in 9 hours, so we get the next in the following morning, like in the morning before we leave. So we like but the driver was like, oh, we got small money, small money. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. Yeah, the driver was like, I have a very nice car. Yeah, very nice car. Top of the model. Yeah,
Hmm.
okay, bro. His car. Yeah, wallahi, I swear those cars were made in the 1980s or the 70s, bro. His car was so old, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man. It was like the same guy from. It was like the same driver. What's cooking? It was like the. He was like this. He, it was like the same. Wait, he highlight the guy. This guy's White Lawler's comment. Yeah,
He got
very
the
funny
donor
White Lawler.
disease.
Yeah, yeah, very funny. Yeah, what's cooking? Yeah, how do I say it? Uh, his car was so old. Like you had to use a key to open it, right? And do you like what's called again? And he had to use what's called again? What's called again? You have to open it from the inside as well, yeah, the back doors, yeah. And the thing is, do you like the roll up things that like you used to roll down your window, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. On my side, it was broken. I don't know about on Rumi's side, but my side was broken. Like it was broken. Like I couldn't roll down my window. That's how bad it was. Like it was completely broken. So yeah, so we went to what's cooking. So he was like, "We have a nice car." I was expecting, like probably a Mercedes, probably a Toyota Prius, probably an Anaconda. No, they don't do Anaconda. Probably a Corolla or something like that. And I see this car, yeah, and it's so old, yeah, that I couldn't even tell what make it was. Like I don't even know what make it was. Like that's how old it was. But anyway, went to the first PCI test, right?
All right.
Like went. excuse me, sorry, I mean it by mistake. Went to the first PCR center, right? And it was he said it was expensive. He said he knows the cheaper one, yeah. Went to the cheap one, yeah. It was cheaper, yeah, but it was 12 hours, bro. We had to wait 12 hours to get our results. I was like, yo, that is not good. That is what's fucking. How do I say it? That is that's no, we can't do that because we want to leave ASAP, you know. So obviously went back to the first one and we got a PCR test, yeah. And this is the one. This time, you were like when I first got my first PCR test, right? I think the doctor put it in up. He put it in my nose, yeah. And I went to the back of my head, like I swear I could feel it back in my occipital lobe. And for those who don't know, occipital lobe is what's called in the what's called in lobe for what's called in vision in reading. It was 24 hours actually. Yeah, it was actually 24 hours. Yeah. So yeah, so like put it back in my occipital lobe, yeah, and it hurt like hell, my guy. And the second time as well, yeah, when I was what's called in Tbilisi, when I was in Tbilisi, when we came back from Tbilisi, what's called again? So we came back to from we came back to Tbilisi from Ireland. Yeah? And fun fact, yeah, Rumi was there as well. I came back with him as well. So yeah, what's called again? We had to stay at a hotel. Yeah, for I think it was like 2 weeks. And what's called again on the second last day we got to get I was called again COVID tested. Yeah, and I got a test and they swabbed it twice. Yeah, one in our nose, one in my nose, and one in the back of my throat. So yeah, it sucked. I'm not even gonna lie, it was so bad. But anyway, yeah, this time, she just put it on the back of my throat near my what's called pharynx, around my oropharynx. If I want to be what's called medical, I want to try to be a medical a snob. But yeah, that's what she did there. Uh, so basically, yeah, he put it in. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, yeah, me getting swabbed there. So that's what happened. Yeah. So we got that PCR test on it, and obviously we were starving, you know, because I haven't eaten anything in the morning. I don't know. Rumi did. Yeah, I saw he was eating a bag of chips, you know, and he never asked to share. Never asked if I wanted any, so I was starving. So we went to went to KFC, you know. And fun fact, yeah, I've lived in Georgia, yeah, for like nearly 3 years, yeah, and not once. I only experienced racism like probably once or twice, yeah. Okay, I went to Armenia, yeah, for 1 day, yeah, and I experienced racism. So basically, we were in KFC, you know, like every black person goes, you know, 'cause they got that chicken, you know, that mashallah, you know, king fried chicken, and we were at the line, yeah, and some random this Armenian kid just comes out. He wasn't a kid; he was like 13 or 14, yeah. Just comes out and starts singing the song. I hate niggas, I hate niggas, I hate niggas, I hate niggas. And I was like, wow, like, are you okay? Like, you listen, Usman.
Hmm. Oh my goodness.
Just started saying, I hate niggas, I hate niggas, I hate niggas. Like, bro, who hurt you? Like, what happened, my guy? Like, what was the need for that? Like, I don't even know you. You don't even know me. Like, and you're just being there playing racist. So yeah, he was just racist and all that stuff, you know, for no reason. And it was mad. Should have got slapped. But I can't. No, thing is, like, I would have like. It's not. I probably wouldn't even slap him if it was outside. Yeah, but it was like we were in the KFC. What's it called? It was in KFC. What's it called? We were in the KFC center. Yeah, and like I don't think it would have been weird if they just see it like a black guy just beat up like a 13 or 14-year-old kid. Like I probably would have got arrested. And that's the last thing I want to do now is get arrested. You know, because I don't want that on my resume. But yeah, that's what happened. And we ordered KFC, and we met this guy called I forgot his name, but let's call him PG. PG, yeah. I think his name is Mike, if I'm correct. But I'm gonna call him PG because that's he said he said he's from Canada, right? So he came to us again overseas to play basketball because he always wanted to play basketball as a kid. So yeah, so basically he's playing basketball. I mean, he was only there for like 3 days, yeah. And he was telling us stories about him playing. Him like he what's called again. He's a fitness. He studied fitness in what's called again in Canada, and he's a coach as well there. But he always wanted to play in the NBA, and he plays point guard. That's why we call him PG, you know. So yeah, and he's in Armenia, and he said that he was there for like 3 days. He just kept himself because like his first practice, yeah, people was cooking. People saw how good he was, and they started hating on him like instantly. Like they just didn't like him because he was so good. And that's just people in general, you know. People just hate stuff for no reason, innit? Which right, Usman?
Yeah, that's true.
Good thing we got nothing. That's the good thing we're nobodies now, so no one can hate on us. Until we get cancelled one day.
That's gonna take a long time before that actually happens.
Bro, don't worry. Inshallah, one day we hit that 1 million subscriber plaque. Hopefully, inshallah. And if you don't, it was fun while it lasted, innit?
Yeah,
But yeah, PG was there. Oh yeah, we ordered my guy, your man, what's it again, the taxi driver. We ordered him KFC as well, and he was just so happy, man. He was just smiling. I was like, you know what? You probably scammed us, He probably scammed because we had to pay him. We gave him 10,000, in dirham for the day. So he probably scammed us, but at least you're happy, At least you're happy, innit? And yeah, he took us to this hostel, and it was this hostel. It was again, like like since we're broke because we're college students, we slept at a hostel, yeah, because we couldn't afford a hotel. So we slept at this hostel, and it was okay, yeah. But when we got one room, so we had to share a room between me and my roommate and me and roomie. We shared a room together. So yeah, no homo by the way, just for anyone thinking, because
oh yeah,
there's
definitely no
weirdos out
homo.
there. Yeah, definitely no homo because there's weirdos out there, thinking they might be thinking weird stuff, disgusting, disgusting. But anyway, yeah, and yeah, but was we shared a room. And I was talking to the guy who was ran the hostel, like a worker there, and he was from Iran, right? And he was telling me how back in Iran that he there's no work there, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. What the- why was there like an echo?
I
Anyway,
don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, and then from Iran, he moved to Armenia in order to get work, and he says work here is better, I make more money, and I said, "You send money back home?" He says, I can't send money back home because of I don't know, because internet banking doesn't work in Iran, so he couldn't send money back home, so he just has to wait. He earns enough money at the end, and then just
Wait,
goes
wait,
back
wait,
to
wait.
Iran.
What do you wait, 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 hold on, hold on. What do you mean internet banking doesn't?
It means internet banking doesn't work in Iran. Like it doesn't work. Like you can't send money via internet banking. It's like like now you can't send money to Nigeria via what's cooking via most apps. You know that, right? It's hard.
Actually,
You
I
can't.
don't
They won't
know
let you. They won't let you send money to Nigeria because there's so many scammers, bro. So like you can't. I tried to take some apps to send money to Nigeria, but they just won't let me. But yeah, that's how it is, man.
maybe
So
that's
you
just
just
the
will have to
region.
wait. Yeah. But I swear that hostel was so cold, my guy. Oh my days, bro. There was no heating in our room, yeah. It was so cold. And the bed was so uncomfortable, my guy. Like, like the mattress must have been like over 1,000 years old because it was so stiff, man. It wasn't comfy, it was just stiff. I was like, yo, what the beep? So basically, yeah. Yeah, it was so bad. But then again, that's you get what you pay for, innit, right, Usman?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay,
You
you know,
do.
like there's again there's a Karim Magana in houses like this goes like this, yeah. Yeah, couldn't get yeah shagalinka ko waka ba Usman.
How can he? True. Can't deny it.
Okay, and for those who don't speak Hausa, Allah umani musumi dan ce ma ba. Gaje a muku translating gaje wani ya muku translating ni dai ba zan yi ba.
I listen,
Na
people. Since Abdullahi is not going to translate, I'll tell you what he's saying.
Usman da Allah kada ka musu translating su je su gano da kansu su je su gano da kansu da Allah Usman. Da Allah ka je su gano da kansu da Allah.
Bro, like Google Translate is not reliable with help.
I know, no. That's why they go find someone who can translate. Yeah, but
I
also again,
follow me on Instagram or add me on Snapchat, and I might translate if I'm feeling good.
if we hit 70 subscribers, we might get a translator, right? This one, never know. Come on, Allah Alam. But yeah, we're talking about. Oh yeah, we paid for it. So basically, at this time, yeah, it was like 11 o'clock. So I called my parents, right? And I called my dad and I told him my story. Yeah? I told him we got stuck in Armenia because we need to get a PCR. My dad's just like, my dad, and then like how I put it in a reverse card on my roomie. Uh, let's call again. My dad did this to me. He says, you played yourself. Like, what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, that was like, congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah. But it is what like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, oh, my days. Yeah, I played myself. And I told him my story and I was like, yeah. I was like, well, when you come back, I was like, we'll come back hopefully tomorrow. I was like, oh, Allah, like, yeah. Allah, dawda ke lahiya. He's like, inshallah, na gode ba, inshallah, za mu dawo lahiya gobe. He's like, okay. I was like, told my mom as well, and she was like, I don't know, like, what am I going to do with this child, man? He, he's giving me too much pressure, bro. But yeah, I told my parents, and I went to sleep. Yeah, so I went to bed. I went to bed. I went to bed. I went to bed, right? So basically, I went to bed. And I think I went to bed like 9, and I woke up mid. I was called like 2. I was really like 2 p.m. Yeah, 2 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, because the morning I couldn't sleep because the bed was so horrible. I don't know. I don't even know what room he's saying. Like he said, the bed was comfortable. The bed was so bad for me. Yeah, I could not sleep, bro. And plus, I was wearing jeans. Yeah, and you know you cannot sleep with jeans like they're
Oh
so
God.
hard. Oh my days, they're so. You know what? It's my fault. You know, I played with myself. Yeah, I thought we were gonna go come back and same day, and I decided, you know what? Let me wear jeans. Yeah, and these pair of jeans, yeah, I haven't worn them since March, right? Because what's cooking during March, April, May, June, July in Georgia, it was roasting, so I couldn't wear jeans. Yeah, and
So
obviously
that's basically like 8, 7, 8 months
I
since
and
you last wore a pair of jeans.
yeah, and I gained weight, yeah, because I used to be 80, now I'm around 88 right now, yeah, but 88 of pure muscle, obviously,
Of
no
course,
fat in me, just
don't worry
pure,
about it. Don't
just
worry about
lean. I'm like a lean, mean, breeding machine. I don't know even
it. A
know, I don't even know
lean,
what to say,
mean
but
bean.
yeah, yeah, man, lean, mean. I don't even know what to say, bro. But yeah, what's cooking again? So like they were even what's cooking tight on me as well, yeah. And I thought we were just gonna go come back and come back, but no. Life, what's cooking says you plan and life says no, you're not gonna have this easy, you're gonna have to stay. So yeah, so I woke up 2 a.m. and try to guess who was up at 2 a.m. My roomie was up at 2 a.m. I don't know, he's on the call with one of our friends from Somalia. What's called his name, his friend from Somalia. I think his name was Muhammad. His name was Muhammad, the guy. We used to go to our uni, but he has a job now. I forgot his surname, but his name was Muhammad, and they were on a call. So I was like, oh my days. So yeah, then we started talking for a few bits, and then he went to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep, and it was like halfway through the night, I went to sleep, and I woke up, and we went out. Sorry, I just got off track, but I was just thinking about something too. Yeah, so basically woke up, yeah, and we went. We were trying to return the key, yeah. But turns out one of the guy who ran it, I think he was asleep as well, yeah. And we had to wait for your man to come, the taxi driver, right? Because we told him, he dropped us at the hotel, the hostel, yeah, and we told him to come back the next day, so what's cooking, so we can have a taxi driver, yeah. So yeah, so the taxi driver came. The guy was nowhere to be seen. The guy returned the key. So we closed the door and we went to the PCR test. Alhamdulillah, they sent us an email of saying we got negative. We had to get what's called like physical copy signed to bring to the Armenian border for some sort of reason. For no reason, I don't know why. But yeah, we got the physical copy, and then we came back and we gave the key back to the man from what's called yeah, man, we ran the hostel and we left. And we went to the shop. We went to the shop. We got what's called again. We got food and snacks and all that stuff. Then we went to the KSDA or something like that. And then we left. But before we left, yeah, I thought we gave the guy 10,000, yeah. But like he was telling about how he has a family and all that stuff. I was like, you know what? You were nice to us. You probably scammed us. He probably did. I'm not even gonna lie. But even if I was in his shoes, I wouldn't scam people because scamming is haram. Stuff for Allah. But yeah, he probably did scam us. And so I was like, but he said, here's 5,000, I give to your family. And then this guy comes up and pulls out of his old, what's called an old truck, what's called a bag of apples, and he gave us apples. And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I I don't really like apples, yeah, but these apples were this. Yo, what is that noise? Hello,
What
Usman?
noise?
You not hear noise? There's some weird noise. Oh, I think it's gone now. Yeah, no, it's still there.
Nah,
It's just
that's still
me.
there. Probably is
Can you
me.
hear it?
No.
Yeah. It's gone now. But yeah, these apples were the sweetest apples I ever tasted. Oh my days. They're nice, but the problem is they were so small, yeah. But they were like packed with flavor. They were so nice and juicy, man. Oh my days. They were one of the sweetest apples I ever had. Shout out to Mo Life and White Lawler. Might as well was fucking drop your subs. Yeah, Mo Life. Yeah, Mo Life. He has a fucking YouTube channel, so you should check that out. White Lawler is just retarded, so you should just ignore him. But what's called, yeah, Mo Life. Yeah, he has a YouTube channel. He's a barbering page. So if any of you guys want to get a haircut in Tbilisi, you should shout him up. And yeah, and White
Oh,
Lawler is
he has
retarded.
been a subscriber for long. He has
No,
been a
he's
subscriber for
retired. Wait, what did they say? Wait, what did they say? Shout out to Mo Life and might as well drop your subs. He said drop your subs, not subscribe, you donut. That's what I said. White Lawler is retarded, honest to God. But man can't even read, you know. And the funny thing is, I actually know White Lawler in person, right? His name's not even White Lawler. We're not going to say his name yet, but all I know is that he's retarded, that donut. He's probably going to text me now saying, why you calling me retarded? Why you hurt my feelings? My feelings sad now.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Yeah.
I don't mind them, man.
Just
I
letting
don't
you
care.
know, I'm not the one attacking you. It's the other guy. So just keep the subscription and deal with him and while you next time you see him. I'm not the one insulting
But,
you. I appreciate you subscribing to us.
but like I told Mister Dubai, I tell White Lawler, they're coming for me. I'm the one selling the records here. I'm the one with the story, you know, with the big backs. So White Lawler, I'll catch you there. But anyway, yeah, where we at? Oh yeah, these apples were the nice and juiciest apples I ever tasted, man. I'm telling you, man, they were so nice. Yeah, so he gave us apples and we left. So bye bye. That was a trip in Armenia. Oh yeah, I remember like during the night when we were let's cooking in the hostel, we went out and what's cooking. I went to and I got like three things. I got like a what's cooking a magnet. I got a keychain. I got like a snow globe for your event. Yeah, just so like I can what's cooking. I can. I'm gonna put the magnet on my fridge and then like snow globe. I'm like I have like a collection of snow globe. I have one from what's cooking Tbilisi. So now from your event. So every city I go, I'm just gonna get like a snow globe and a keychain and what's cooking a magnet so I could put them on the fridge magnet. Sorry. Yeah, yeah, very fun. Anyway, so basically, yeah, we went to what's it called again. So we left Yerevan and on our way back to Tbilisi. We got a PCR test. Everything's gone. We ate and we're good. Armenia was nice. Yerevan was nice, yo. I wish we could explore it more because actually looks like it looks like a really nice city, yeah. But like you know, like when you just want when you did when you come for like when you have like a certain mindset, like I only went there. I only wanted to go there just for one day and come back, yeah. Like you want to leave as soon as possible. But like if you go for some place for a holiday, you never want to leave. You get me? It was just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it depends on mindset. And because I had to come back on Sunday because I had classes on Monday anyway. So basically, yeah. So we came back on a Sunday. But on the trip from Yerevan to what's called again, from Yerevan to Tbilisi, I didn't sleep because I tried sleeping, but I just didn't. So yeah, I got to see Armenia, and Armenia is actually a really nice. It's like a really nice country, you know. Like Yerevan, I think it's like in the mountains, like it's in like high altitude. So we had to go down. And I'm telling you, you ever see those what's cooking like those memes where they're saying why do construction workers like put what's cooking like why do they construct like zigzag roads instead of having like a straight road, yeah? And now I know the reason why, yeah? Because like I'm telling you, if a car was to go down what's cooking from high altitude down to low altitude from high altitude down to low, it's gonna go fast, yeah, and that's gonna lead to an accident. Because like even when we're going like zigzag, yeah, when we're going through like the zigzag thing, yeah, I'm telling you, bro, I felt like the car was gonna turn over. I felt like, no, this might be it, you know, this might be it, you know. Shadu an la ilaha illallah wa shadu anna Muhammad abduhu rasulullah la ilaha illallah Muhammad rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I was just saying that, bro, because you know, it might be the end. Like you never know, bro. So like,
Yeah.
but like I'm telling you, the country looked so good because like it was surrounded by forest and all that stuff. Like it just looked so majestic. Like I can't explain it. Yeah, like you just have to see it for yourself. Yeah, it just looks so nice. So yeah, but we stopped at like I think we stopped. We had like two stops. We stopped at this place called Savan, and this is where I got a hoodie, right? Okay? I bought this hoodie for like what's it called again? I think it was like 5,000. I had like 4,000. I asked my roommate to give me 1,000. So we had like I bought it for 5,000 there. 5,000, sorry. I made dirham. And this hoodie says large, right? Okay. So I'm a big guy. I expected it to fit me, right? And I didn't put on it because I was wearing a sweater on, yeah. So I couldn't and I didn't want to take off my sweater because my vest was dirty because I didn't change it. So I didn't want people to see it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take their word for it and it's a large, right? Okay. It was actually a nice hoodie, yeah. I had like the coat of arms of Armenia on it. So I actually really liked it. But the problem is when I came back home, yeah, the hoodie doesn't fit me. It's too small for me. I was like, what? Because like I have other clothes that are large, yeah, and they fit me, yeah. And this is a large and it doesn't fit me. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, why are some clothes like for example, why are some clothes a large fits me, yeah, but some clothes a large doesn't fit me. Like, isn't there supposed to be like a universal like clothing thing, something like that? Someone, yeah, a universal clothes sign, like clothes size or something like that. Like, why is like a large in this country or a large in this shop different from another large? Like, it makes no sense, don't you think, Usman? Usman?
Like, here's what I think. Like, some clothes would say this size, but they're not accurate. There's something called true to true to size, runs true to size, and basically it means that whatever size it is, that's the retail size of the shirt or jumper or whatever, and it should fit your body size. But in this case, that did not exist. I just think they might have just slapped a random size on it. Maybe it's a kid's product. Who knows? But I can tell like that jumper or hoodie or whatever it was not its true size.
Yeah, bro, it's just so weird. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it
Oh
happened.
yeah.
It happened.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, and the what's it called, a taxi. We got this time we got a Mercedes. Yeah, it was like a Mercedes, like a seven seater. It was way better. But it was me. But like it was like I think it was like seven people. So it was like me, Rumi, and some random guy at the back. Yeah, and it was like a couple and an old lady in the middle. Yeah, and it's like an old lady at the front next to the driver. So the couple I think were from Russia. They were funny. But anyway, yeah, we were coming back. So basically, we started with friend. I got the hoodie. Yeah, and we came back. Yeah, I know we stopped at what's called again another city, right? And what's called again, it was cool, yeah. We stopped there, I think, to go shopping. I think the taxi driver had to use the toilet or something like that. So we stopped there, yeah. And there's one thing I knew about taxi driver, yeah. Our taxi driver, I think he was on drugs, yeah. I think he was on drugs. What is White Lotta saying? You guys know that sizes are different from country to country. Also something from shop to shop. Yeah, I knew that White Lotta. I had to learn that the hard way, you donut. But anyway, that's kind of, yeah. Thank you for that information. I'm gonna use that information and put it in the trash because that's where it belongs. Thank you, White Lala. And I'm just gonna ignore this guy. This guy. Sue. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Anyway, what's going on? Yeah, how do I say it? Yeah, a taxi driver was on drugs, bro. I'm telling you, man. My guy was speeding, yeah. And every time he was gonna what's going to take over someone, my guy would go on the horn, yeah, and go beep beep. Like he was just having he was like how do I say it? He was like having like a sugar rush or something like that. From what's every time what's called, he was having like a sugar rush what's called, every time what's called, every time he had what's called, every time he beeped the horn, like he was getting paid to do it. But yeah, he was going crazy, yeah. And I remember one time, yeah, I think no, this is wait, I tell the story, I tell that part later, yeah. He was just going mad. And sometimes other taxi drivers will what's called, every other cars every time he beeped, they beep back at him. Like there's this one guy, yeah, the driver beeped, yeah, so I drove a beat, right? And the other guy waited till the driver finished, yeah? Waited 2 seconds and then beat back. And I just laughed. Oh my dude. We were just laughing so hard. Because like what's going on? It's like a little kid, you know. You told a little kid, you give out to a little kid, yeah? And the little kid waits what's cooking, waits till he's in like safe distance, yeah, and just like sticks up the middle finger or sticks out his tongue, yeah, and runs away. And he can't do anything because he's gone. So yeah, that's like what happened to. So we got from Yerevan, what's called again, from Yerevan, and we made it to Tbilisi border, right? So we went to Armenia. Uh, again, I got asked. I get asked the same question. I thought Armenia were going to be different. I thought they were going to be different. I thought they were going to be like, you know what? We don't discriminate here. They're like, you see, look, and they were like, your passport says it's from what's called again. Your passport said it's an Irish passport. It says here you're born in Ireland. How did you get this passport? I was like, oh my days, not this again. Like, please, do you know how passports work? Just because you weren't born in a country, that doesn't mean you can't get a citizenship. That's how citizenship works. You apply for it, and if you, what's called, meet the demand, they give it to you. I was like, you know what? They gave it to me. I was like, do you have any other form of ID? And I was like, oh my flipping day. Because like my roommate, he was born in Ireland, so they didn't ask him this question, right? So I was like, I had to show them my government ID card, right? And they had to scan it, and they'd let me go. I was like, what a bunch of a-holes. So I went there. So we left Armenia, and they stamped our passport saying that it left Armenia. We went into Tbilisi one, yeah, and we showed them our PCR test, yeah, and the lady was like, "What's going?" Lady asked, I don't think she asked my roommate any question, but I think she was asking me. It says you study. It says why are you? It says she asked me the same question as everyone asked. It says you're born in it says you're born in Nigeria. Why do you have a what's called an Irish passport? I was like blah blah blah. You apply for it. Like why are you doing it in Tbilisi? Yeah, like I study there, and I was like, you want any form of ID? And try to guess what she said.
What question about this you said?
And she said no, I don't need to see your ID. I was like you know what? Touche, touche, touche. I give you that touche, touche. So yeah, we got in, we got our passport stamp. My roommate got his 1 year visa extension, and yeah, we came back. We went to the I was clicking a random car according to White Lawler, even though this what's clicking this business is a legit business. But anyway, but we went there and we went back home. And on the way, yeah, so basically our taxi driver was trying to overtake a van, right, a truck, yeah, and he tries to overtake him, yeah. And then, but that truck, yeah, was trying to overtake another car, yeah. So the taxi driver started what's called beeping, yeah, because the car, the what's called the truck was going to hit our taxi driver, yeah. So the truck had to go back, yeah. And then me and my me and my roommate, yeah, we just turned around, yeah, and we showed the guest gesture. You know the what's called the. You ever watch In-Betweeners?
Yes.
Do you ever watch where they go like bus? You're not going to finish it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like that, Tim. And then the guy, one of the I was cooking the Polish. I don't think he was Polish, but I think either he was Russian or something. One of those the couple, yeah. So the man, he was just laughing at us because it was funny. Because like the guy, the truck guy tried to kill us, bro. He nearly killed us, man. Like, we nearly died, bro. Like
Bruh.
we like R. Kelly says, I was fighting for my people in life, bro. We need, I was fighting for my life.
I'm
I don't
fighting
want
for
to
my
die today.
life.
Yeah.
Oh
But anyway, yeah, we arrived at Tbilisi, yeah, and we went home. Alhamdulillah, we arrived safe at Tbilisi, yeah. And then I was cooking White Lawler, who was actually my friend in real life. He cooked us mashed potatoes and steak. So White Lawler, thank you for that. The steak was too what's cooking. It was a bit dry, but I appreciate the effort, you know. And if he's listening, he's gonna comment and say something dumb. But anyway, he's gonna be like, "You like steak? Well done." Like, yeah, no shit, shut up. But anyway, yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, and that was my trip to Armenia. Oh no, will I go back to Armenia? I probably will. It was nice, you know. I never expected my life in my 21 years to live I ever go to Armenia, but life is very weird. Life is mysterious. You never know where you're gonna end up in it.
or you could just summarize it by saying, life is a funny thing.
Or like like in Cars, life is the highway. I'm going my way all night long.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I get what you're saying. But
that's
I
my
like to correct you on that. They say, life is a highway. I wanna ride with you all night long. Just say
wait. That's the lyrics.
yes.
Damn, bro, I didn't even know the lyrics to the song, bro.
I mean,
Damn.
after hearing Khalil play that song on repeat multiple times over the years, it kind of got stuck to me.
Wait, that life is. Bro, I thought it was life is a highway. I'm going my way all night long.
Nah, it's life is a highway, and I wanna ride with you all night long. And I get it.
But I think what's cooking. I think what's cooking. How do I say it? Uh, you like the first song? Like, there's two. What's cooking? There's two. How do I say it? There's two songs in it. Like, there's the one by what's cooking. Tom Catrone, and there's the one by the Rascal Flats. So I think probably they changed the lyrics something like that. But yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'm just
Rascal
searching up.
Flat.
It's like,
Oh my
yeah, you're
god,
actually right.
even I
You're actually right.
got it wrong.
No, the one from Tom Control, yeah. It says life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long.
Yeah, I
That's
was saying
something
it wrong.
I think that's but I think from Rascal, which I'm gonna Rascal Flats.
Yeah, I got it right here on screen. It says here,
Oh
life
yeah,
is the highway. I want to ride it all night long. and it
Even from the
was
one
like,
from Rascal Flatts.
yeah, from
Yeah.
Rascal Flatts. That's the one they played in the movie Cars.
Yeah.
And
What does that?
the other part says, "If you're going my way, well, I want to drive it all night long." Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is true. Oh man, bro, how did we get it so wrong for all these years?
I mean,
Yeah,
I got it. For me, it's kind of
it's like
halfway.
yeah. I usually listen to the song every single day because Cars is my favorite movie. It's my favorite trilogy in Disney. I don't know what anyone says Cars is the best trilogy. Some people say Toy Story is. Some people say Cars 2 is one of the worst movies ever. I say it was alright, but yeah, Cars is my favorite, and we messed it up. It's like that scene in what's called in Toy Story where Buzz Lightyear says, "All that years in Academy wasted." So all those time spending watching Cars wasted. Turns out we didn't even know the lyrics of their most famous song. Oh my
Hey,
days.
listen. That's the thing with songs. Like when you hear the song, it sounds like they say one thing, but
Turns out
then
they're
you
saying
go to look at the lyrics, it's like, oh, so that's why it's being said.
I will. As I say, as my good
Okay,
friend.
okay, wait a lot. Okay. Let's calm down. All right, I look. Here's what you need to do. Okay, sit down on your baby seat. Take your what do they call that thing that babies you used to
Sippy
suck
cup,
on?
sippy
Yeah,
cup.
yeah.
Take that
Just
sippy
sit
cup.
down
I
and
sip on it.
and just calm down. All right.
What, my guy?
Cars was bad. No. Like, okay, I
It
didn't like
wasn't the
Cars that
best.
much, but it's respectable.
Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't the best, not gonna lie. But Cars 3 was good. Like especially like the last scene where you see him let's call passing the torch from him to Cruz. That was my favorite scene.
Like, I might see why he would say that, but like, if you look at the whole Cars trilogy, it's basically Cars 2 was basically like outside what the first Cars movie and the third one was all about.
Yeah. You
Because
know
like
what? Yeah. Go on.
with Cars and Cars 3, it's like it took place in America and it's all about the piston cup. I like that's how the whole
You
thing
wait.
was.
It's all about the what?
Like the piston cup.
He did what in his cup?
Oh, okay. 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 I see what you did
Go
there.
on.
I see what you
Oh days.
And
Yeah.
then in the
Caramba.
third movie, it's still about the same thing, but everything just became more advanced. Cars 2 is outside of America. It's all across the world, like the Grand Prix. So if he doesn't like that aspect of Cars 2, I might get it.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think it's kind of like over the place as well, you know. But like, cause like it was more focused. It was like more focused on Meta than the actual Lightning McQueen. But I get where he's coming from, you know. But you know, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. Like if I go and ask my parents, like out of those three, if they were gonna rank it, they'll say the first one is number one, the third one's number two, and then the second one is last. I only liked the second one a bit all those years ago, just because there was just so much. It's like it's a second movie. Like finally, there's a second movie. But now I think about it. I sit down, I think about it. It's like okay, like
Bro,
it's
this
kind of
guy's
out.
dissing Shrek. You know what? Well, Lolo, I can't take you seriously. You're dissing Shrek, bro. Like, come on,
Hold on.
you can't diss Shrek. It's Shrek.
Let me read it first.
It's
Let me read it first. It's like Shrek the Third. We all agree they shouldn't exist, and therefore we act like they don't.
you know what?
Uh,
Shrek the second was good, yeah. Shrek the third was good, yeah. But once again, Shrek Forever After that was the one that that shouldn't have existed. I'm not even gonna lie.
yeah,
That
that
one should,
movie did not need to be made. It did not need to be made at
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Like,
But
if
like
you
speaking
wanted,
about cars, let's go. Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, if you wanted another Shrek movie, like, don't say it's a continuation from Shrek the Third. Just be like, okay, this one is not canon. This is its own movie, so anything goes on that one. But then again, I don't
Like
know how
Puss in
they'll make it.
like Puss in Boots. Yeah, that's like what's it called again? That's like how do I say it? Like when it deviate from what's called again? Like it's like the Shrek universe, but like it's just focused on They should do one like for Donkey because I'd watch that because Donkey is one of my favorite characters in Spec because he's just too funny and he's
Oh
retarded, just
yeah,
like White Lawler.
oh yeah. I think that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I think I'd probably rewatch Cars too because I haven't watched it in a long time. And like some people say what's called nostalgic baiting, where what's called what's called you have a bias towards a film that you watch as a kid because of nostalgia, and what's called you don't really see its flaws. So probably I might watch Cars 2, rewatch Cars 2 one day, but I don't not anytime soon because I'm really busy with university and all that stuff. So probably yeah. So yeah, that's how it is. But anyway, yeah, what were we talking about before started talking about cars? Oh yeah, we talked about how we what's cooking. We were talking about that. Yeah, but that's my trip to Armenia. I'd go back. Yeah, one day, but not anytime soon because I want to go other places. I want to go Azerbaijan. But Azerbaijan and Armenia hate each other. So like, hopefully if they see my passport and they'll be like, "What's cooking a stamp?" Armenia, they'll be like, "How'd you go to Armenia?" Because
Okay, wait. Lola said Shrek 1 is good. Shrek 2 got tier. Shrek third, my eye. Shrek 4 is not, but not as good as the first two. I think I like the first Shrek because of the I think because of the memes that we got from it.
yeah,
Like
you know,
yeah, the meme
you
I
know,
think
you, you know, White Lawler wears glasses, so that's why he says my eyes because he can't even see properly. So I ain't gonna take his word for it. So White Lawler, your opinion is not valid here. You're a man. We don't take men's opinions. We're feminists now. Oh, we are definitely gonna get cancelled one day with all the jokes we made. But yeah,
I'm pretty sure you're the one that's gonna get cancelled. You're just gonna
no,
drag me into it.
yeah, but if I get cancelled, bro, that's the show cancelled, bro. Like it's like this show is like what's called it's like Drake and Josh. You can't have either. You have to have one. You can't have what's called just one. You need both. Like SpongeBob and Patrick, like Superman and Batman, like Batman and Robin, like Miley
Nah,
Cyrus and Hannah Montana.
Batman will go. Batman can go on his own.
I know, but he still needs a Rob like Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana, like
Fair enough.
like Rick. Let's just say not, like Rick and Morty, like Mordecai Rigby, and yeah, that's just how it is.
No,
Yeah,
Usman will just kick you.
yeah, just what do we say, what do we say, man? Yeah, keep dreaming, la la land. But anyway, yeah, that's my trip to. What's quite good. That's my trip to Armenia. Hopefully, as much as was probably it's way interesting that what we were going to talk about the UN solving world hunger, which everyone knows that's never going to happen because we need poverty in order to drive capitalism. Come on, like even Elon Musk, yeah, he knows that's BS. That's why he told him to do that because he knows they're not going to do it. So like, come on. He was like, you know what? Let me see your BS and let's see how far your BS goes. And that's it. And that's the UN, lying. It's
I
called the
think.
United Nations, but it's also called the useless nations because they're all useless at the end of the day. That's a
Oh
perspective.
my. Oh my.
That's a
I got.
perspective. I don't want to
I
get
got
cancelled.
two things. I got two things going on right now. So, here's the first one. Um, 2 days ago, I went to a recording of this American show called Name That Tune, and basically the whole premise of it is just they have a band and it's hosted by Randy Jackson and Jane, whatever her name was, and basically they just have people try to guess the song that the band is just playing and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in the crowd
It's like,
for the
oh wait, it's
recording.
like, is this like what's called again? Is this like how do I say it? Like what's the Oprah show or something like that, or
Kind
something
of,
like the what's her name again? Lily Singh, her talk show.
yeah, like there's a crowd watching. Here's the
Yeah,
thing. I swear to God, that thing is so staged. I'm like, even if they make a slight mistake, I'm just saying, just go with it. Just go with it. It's like, nah, they gotta take the thing back and make sure it's perfect. So when we clap for
yeah.
something and they make a mistake, they'll be like, oh no, we need to go back and clap again. I'm like,
So
ayo,
stage.
what? Of course, it's too staged, man. I'm like, no, like, come on, can't you just have a little bit of bloopers for goodness sake? Like, they say it's live, that is not live. And also, that's the one thing I can talk about. But the one thing I cannot talk about, I can't talk about who was on it, Who won? I can't talk about that because that show
You
is not
said
coming out until a couple of months
so. You said
in
an NDA,
yeah, yeah, so I can't say
bro.
anything
So that's a
because
that's a podcast. That's a podcast booked. You know, when that show comes up, we're gonna critique it. Come on,
yeah, yeah,
making
yeah.
moves, you know, making money. You know, come on. I'm like 5 steps ahead. You know, when's it coming out? You said
At some point in 2022.
wait next year.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. You know what? Actually, you know what I've learned in life. Yeah, we are old. Yeah, because I was talking to I met this random guy. Yeah, in the gym. Yeah, and he said he was in his first year in college. I said I was in my third year. It's like, wow, you guys are old. I was like, what?
bruh.
I'm old? What? This can't be.
For me,
This
I'm not
cannot be.
surprised. I'm not surprised if someone tells me I'm old. I'm like, God damn, I'm old. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah,
I'm
yeah, I
only, I'm
get
only,
it.
I'm only 21, bro. 9 plus 10, bro. I'm like, what? Like, damn. Shit. I'm like, it's like you know that that meme you see. We take it from here, Batman. Yeah, you know that one, yeah.
Yeah,
That's just me when he told me. He was like, we take it from here. What? Damn. But yeah, that's life, you know. It says one day it's you, next day it's another guy, you know. So like, that's just life, innit?
yeah. I remember someone like I asked someone if they saw me like for the first time right now, how old would they think I am? Like, by the way, what they told me was probably like the biggest violation I had in recent times. They said if they saw me for the first time right now, they would think I'm 30 years old.
30, bro. Bruh, man, that's a violation, bro.
30! I was 21 at that time. I was
Bruh.
21. And you said I look 30. Look, if I look 30 right now, then I probably look like the best 30-year-old. Actually, no, I don't. I don't. I don't. But that's just one thing. And also, the second thing is, I might be going to France next year.
But like for what's going on the thing, innit?
Yeah, for my second semester.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Because,
Wait,
like,
yo, Usman, when you go to France, don't forget to go to Paris, you know, and take a picture next to the Eiffel Tower. If you know, you know. We don't need to explain.
if you know, you know. That is the plan. It just has to be done.
Where you gonna
I
like stay in
doubt.
France? Wait, are you gonna
No,
stay
no,
in
no,
France?
no.
Like,
No, 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 no.
like for
I'll probably just visit France. I'm not gonna be in Paris when I go to France.
where you gonna be?
I'm going to be in a city called Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, bro. I remember
Yeah.
I used to play this game called Drive Through Air, and there was a city called Nice, and I was like told my dad I was like, oh, I went to school again. There's a city called Nice. He said it's not nice, it's Nice. I was like, well, that's not very nice of them. Oh my day, you're supposed to laugh.
Wait, hold on. Let me
Now
look
you
at
just now you just
Widow's
ruined the joke.
comment. He said, by the way, I like how 50% the thumbnail and the title is almost never related to what you talk about. Like today's title is Elon Musk of World Hunger, and then the broadcast talks about Abdul Stupid.
It's not my no. Well, first of all, White Lord, it wasn't my idea to go to what's called to go to Armenia. It was Rumi's idea. So if you're gonna blame anyone, blame Rumi, yeah. And Mr. Dubai, if you're watching this, yeah, I still have Humpty, you know. And I heard you and White Lord are friends, so
Mm,
be careful, because I might capture Humpty again, because I know where he is.
mm,
Take care, Mister. Take care, White. Well, I tell Mr. Dubai I said hi. But
mm.
yeah, so you're going to Nice this month. So what's up?
Like I decided to take this opportunity because for years I just wanted to go outside of Ireland. I just wanted to go somewhere and just be there for a period of time. I've been unsuccessful, and now this
Can you go?
moment
Can you
has finally
Did you go to
appeared.
Did you go to Nigeria like this year, man?
Yes, but that's different.
Yeah,
Like
but I
that
want to
is
go to Nigeria, bro. I want to go to Nigeria, but I'm stuck in there. I'm stuck. I can't go to Nigeria, bro.
actually I'll tell you this about Nigeria. When I went to Nigeria this year, I completely forgot. I was on holiday.
You thought like you lived there, innit? You're living there.
Yes, I thought I was there for years. Like I just forgot that I came here on holiday. I forgot I flew to Nigeria because like for me going to Nigeria, it was the best thing that I needed this year because I was fed up with everything. I was fed up. I was tired. I was sick of it. So when I went to Nigeria, it was just the one thing. It just took away everything that I was dealing with, Ireland. It was just like I'm in a
Yeah,
different
bro.
environment. I'm like in a different server. Like this is what I need.
Yeah, bro. It's like a refresh. It's like when you refresh your computer, innit?
Yeah, it's just like when you refresh your computer. Like flight for me, traveling is probably one of the
I
best
like
things about.
traveling.
I like
I like
traveling. If
traveling,
it's by
bro. I swear
bus,
to God,
train, or plane, yeah, right.
it's, it's jokes, man. Jokes, man. My favorite thing about traveling, is arriving at your destination, bro. I swear to God, yeah. Man, I don't want to drag this podcast on, yeah, for longer than it is, yeah, because it's like my phone's about to die, yeah. But all I have to say is, yeah, bro, if you go on a plane, yeah, and they don't give you food or there's no TV, yeah, bro, that is one of the worst planes ever, yeah. Especially if that plane is like at least 4 or 5 hours long. Because from what's talking from Germany to Tbilisi, yeah, that plane ride was like 4 hours, yeah. No food, no TV, bro. Like I swear, bro, no food, no TV. I was like, yo, I'm gonna die. Like,
Which airline is
oh,
that?
it was Lufthansa, bro. Lufthansa Airlines, so it wasn't cheap,
Wait,
my guy.
what?
Yeah, bro, no food, no TV, my guy. I'm telling you.
Wait. Lufthansa. Yeah, wait,
Yeah,
Lufthansa.
Lufthansa. Yeah,
Oh
Lufthansa
my
Airways, my
god.
guy. Bro,
Like I'm actually,
I like Lufthansa. I thought they were G's, bro. Turns out they were dickheads. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
I'm actually finding it hard to believe that this is Lufthansa. They gave you no form of entertainment, no refreshments on a 4-hour flight. Like
Yeah, bro.
this is more than 2 hours.
Yeah, damn man. Yeah,
Sounds like even Ryanair is better than that. Like I know you might have to pay like 2, 3, 4 euros to get something, but at least you have that. They're not getting anything at all for 4 hours.
that is true, bro. That is true. That is true.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
while all just chatting to us, Usman, should we end it here? Because my phone's going to die.
Yeah. Also, White Lawler. I mean, contact me on any of my social medias in the description below. I might. I have you as a guest to get your side of things.
I don't think we would want White Lawler on our podcast, bro.
I want to hear his side of things on different things. I won't ask him
Nah,
about you. I just want to hear his side of things because if you two went
no,
on a spout,
bro. I'm telling you, bro. I don't think you. I don't think. I tell you that, yeah. But I don't think you want the White Lawler.
okay, I think we will just maybe we'll just have it on private conversation for
Yeah,
now.
definitely. So I'll say
But
this is the end
anyway,
of the podcast. Since I'm on my phone, you're the one who's going to end it today. So what do you have to say, Usman?
all I gotta say is thank you for listening to this episode of of the podcast, episode number 58. Like if we were doing a episode every week, we would have been at 60 right now. But it is what it is.
Six,
No, actually 59. But it is what it
69. Nice.
is. Yeah, okay. If you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to give us a like,
Don't forget to pick
subscribe
up
to
some merch. Positive clothes, vibing. Yeah. Don't forget that
yeah,
merch
get
in it,
yourself some positive vibe garments. Link to the stories in the description
bro. Just
below.
just say
If you
merch, bro.
do
Don't say
that,
garment, bro.
yeah,
You'll be
just
helping
get
the
some. All right,
some merch. And
get
remember,
some of the clothing. Link in the description below. If you support, if you do purchase, you're not only supporting us, but I would appreciate it so much. And follow our social media that you also find on the screen. You can also find the link to those in the description down below.
yeah. And remember, whatever we say, Uh, I don't really care if you get offended by it. So do what you want with that information. And into our podcast now on 60 subscribers. I remember, yeah, we're going on a trip to a place called. Now this is the part where you ended, Usman.
Yeah, before I get to that point, it is not merch. It's my clothing business. So
So,
yeah, if you want to get yourself
risky.
something, link is in the description below. I would appreciate it. Thank you. But
Yeah.
forget about all that. Thank you
So yeah.
for listening. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time. Until then,
Hopefully when we're back from our trip.
until then, wash your damn hands.
And take care.